dark in the back of the car. Where are you? There we go. Hey Jensen, only 3 more days of preschool and then you're going to big kid school. Are you so excited? Who's that guy?
I don't know.
Me neither. Something from Piggy, what is it, like Roblox or something? Is that what it is? I don't know these things. Woo! All right, this is a life-changing week. This is Jensen's last week of preschool and he starts kindergarten in a couple days, and then I'm gonna head over to my classroom. And we're back. All right, it looks a little different. I feel like I have less tables. There seem to be less tables out here. I didn't move them, but actually I'm glad that somebody did because I don't really feel like moving them. These, I do not know where they, oh, it says band. Band, rock, something. I certainly do not want file cabinets in here. Definitely not. They're gonna be doing a station in my room in just a couple of hours, like for parents and stuff. Actually, you know what station is happening in my room is the nurse checking for vaccination records, because that has already been a thing for years and years and years and years, and it keeps people safe. So I am happy to offer my room up for that purpose. But as I'm looking around, there's definitely stuff to do. If you've been following me for a while, you'll see that my room has not changed much. I didn't do anything to it last year, obviously. Didn't even do a whole lot the year before, but like this kind of stuff is fine. It's just that like I could clean these up a little. See how they're kind of like coming off? Like I could redo these. I wonder if I should have like laminated them. I don't know. I try not to laminate everything, like things that don't really need to be. These are, and these have lasted, so maybe I could laminate the letters just to make them a little bit neater. I think that I'm going to redo all of this. I think I'm gonna have this bulletin board just serve a different purpose besides those reminders. I didn't use this board at all last year. I still have these little 7 Habits posters. They're just on my blog for free because you can't put any 7 Habits stuff on Teachers Pay Teachers. It'll get flagged and taken down. I think this was somewhere else and it fell. Oh yeah, it was over there and it fell down, so maybe I can get it back up there. We've still got my Lynn poster. Just kind of taking inventory here. Sorry if it's a little blurry, I don't understand. I think that's a little better. Okay, I just have this bulletin board over here. There was no like student work or anything to display last year, so I just did these, which I like for now. I have my little couch and, oh, I do have an idea for what I'm gonna put here. I'll work on that today. These names are from 2 years ago. Those kids don't go here anymore. Yeah, they cleaned off my windows a bit. I've got my books. Ugh, I don't like how that's looking over there. I think I'm gonna redo this. Those are coming down a little bit. Still got my Hamilton calendar posters. I like those. But yeah, we've definitely got some things to do. So let's just sit down and chat for a second. So I didn't want to make a whole video just about this, but I do have a little update. I am 12 weeks pregnant right now, going into the school year. That's why I have my giant water that will be coming with me everywhere. So I've basically been pregnant all summer and it's been really hard. It's been a really, I feel dramatic using the word miserable, but it's been a really miserable pregnancy. I've just been exhausted and sick and throwing up. I have another video where my voice was like gone, and it's because the night before I threw up so much that I just like burned away the lining of my esophagus, so that was fun. So it's been really hard, and like this first trimester is just, it's a hard time because not that many people know, you know, you haven't really told everyone, and like you're holding back your excitement just a little bit because it's just early, so you're not really letting yourself be excited. And then for me, all of the physical symptoms have just been terrible, so it's just a hard time. I'm looking forward to moving into that second trimester, which will be in 2 weeks. My hair is looking really weird. It's like very baked goods today. Yeah, so tired, you know, all that. You can kind of see, like, here's my belly's already coming through, so like it's not, I don't look cute at all. It's just, you look like you ate a lot. Your regular clothes don't fit, but it's not like cute maternity clothes time. It's just an awkward time, and I'm looking forward to being past some of this, like I think they call it perinatal depression, that has just like hit me really hard because of all the hormones, is tough. I don't think I really had that last time, and that hasn't been fun. It's just, yeah, that coupled with just like actually feeling very, very useless. You know, like I had all these plans to get tons of work done over the summer and like make these supplemental materials for my book that I thought would be really helpful, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't get any of that done. I got nothing done. I just watched Netflix all summer and laid on the couch and like moaned, and my preferred state was just unconscious. Like if I could just take a nap all the time, I was happy, or at least less miserable. So it just, I hate complaining about pregnancy because there's always somebody out there who is on that journey, like wishing that they were pregnant, and they're like, I would gladly go through all of those symptoms just to be pregnant. And so I feel like it's a little, you know, insensitive to complain about something that is so good. But just as an explanation for why things have been so hard for me this summer, that's a huge part of it. It's been difficult, but Jensen is so excited. I didn't realize how excited he would be. He cannot wait. He talks about the baby all the time. He talks to the baby. He's gonna be the best big brother. I'm so excited. And Derek, of course, is super excited. We find out the sex like this week, I think, because they did the genetic testing and all of that. So, you know, a little bit more like exciting things are coming, so that's good. But it's just a little overwhelming to be going back to school. Today's Monday. I'm just trying to set up my classroom a little bit today. Tuesday and Wednesday we have meetings. Thursday we start school and Jensen starts kindergarten. This is the first time in a year and a half that I will have taught in person for a full day. So like in general, that was just gonna be an adjustment, but now I'm doing it pregnant, feeling like crap. And you know, with a kindergartner for the first time, so that'll just add a little bit to our morning. I mean, like he was going to preschool before, but you know, kindergarten's a little bit more, there's a little more to it. There's more to be prepared for and stuff. So I'm a little overwhelmed. Yeah, like this week is just gonna be like, it's gonna change our lives. One last thing about the pregnancy too is it's also just harder because I'm in the worst shape of my life that I've ever been in, thanks to a pandemic. You know, having not gone to the gym in like a year and a half. There was like a month or so where I went back to Orange Theory, and then I found out I was pregnant and I was like exhausted, and I was like, let me just take a break. And then like the Delta variant started spiking and everything, and I was like, okay, let me just like end that. So Derek was so sweet, and he has been wanting a Peloton, but I think he also like recognized that it would really help my mental health to be exercising more, and it will, it definitely will. So he kind of like bit the bullet and got that. We still haven't been able to clip in and out, but we have like the new one where you can turn the screen and do like yoga and stuff. So I've been doing yoga most days. I need to do it every day. Like it does make me feel better. It's good for my mental health. It's good for my physical health. Ironically, I have a vitamin D deficiency, despite the fact that the sun burns down on us with ferocity every single day. But we've been hiding inside all summer, of course, because A, not going out, and B, it's just freaking hot. So we don't even, like, where we moved to, we don't really have sidewalks. There's not nearly as many trees as our old neighborhood. So like in our old neighborhood, I used to walk a lot, and like that would really help my mental health a lot too, just to like be outside, get fresh air, get some sunshine, you know, just kind of have that break. And now we can't really go on walks. Also freaking coyotes everywhere. So yeah, I have like this vitamin D deficiency. So, you know, I don't go outside, I don't move. I'm in very terrible physical shape. So that's, you know, there's some internalized fat phobia and stuff there that I need to just deal with. But like, I have to admit, like it affects my self-esteem, and I feel useless anyway because I have been entirely unproductive, and then just like very frustrated at the state of the world in general. As you know, we have the tools to be out of this pandemic, but people are refusing to use them. We have this miracle of science and human ingenuity, and people think they know better. So it's been the worst summer. I have to admit that. Like this was the worst summer ever, but just trying to move forward, go into this school year. At least I'll feel kind of productive. I am coming around the bend of that first trimester. I think I will start to feel better. It just seems like it's so much harder than it needs to be. But anyway, that's the announcement. I will, God willing, be pregnant for many more months. I think I'm doing like February something. So, you know, we can talk about it more later, like when I'm feeling a bit more positive about it. I don't want to put negative vibes out there about it. But yeah, so let's do back to school stuff instead. And then, you know, we've already got a bit of a baby bump here. So the other day, Jensen said, wow, mommy's tummy is getting really big. And then he said, and her butt's getting really big too. So he's invested. So, okay, let's figure out how we're gonna set up this room. Some school supplies that we have to bring this year. I'm just bringing extra masks for myself, and then I'm just gonna, you know, pack this room with snacks just in case, because ugh, if I get hungry it gets bad. So here's my planner for the year, and I just put a couple of things that I printed out samples of in here earlier. I made these little half sheets for back to school night, you know, for parents, but then I guess I can just like give one to every kid before then as well. So I thought these were useful. Like I just want parents to know the websites that are essential for them. So like that's my email. They need to be on Power School. Every single year there are parents at the very end of the year who are like, what's Power School? That's where we keep our grades. So it's an app. You can get an update every single day. You can see their grades at all times, 24/7. So that's super important. And then like notifications on Google Classroom, and then our daily slides link. So that's like a bit.ly to it. So they can just scan that. So I'll like cut these in half, and then I did the same thing for 6th grade. So, you know, this is just like a little half sheet they could like put on their fridge if they want to keep that information handy. So I kind of like when everything just like looks cohesive, you know. So these are my slides for my 6th graders. I really don't have anything on them yet, but we start on a Thursday. So whatever we're doing Thursday, I'll be there Thursday and Friday, and then go back Monday, and I'll be moving these up. So it's like in descending order. So you want the most recent to be at the top so that it's just easier to get to. These are on my TPT store if you want them. So these are for my history students, and then I'm just going to use my boba slides again for my English students. I just think these are pretty fun. So again, we start on a Thursday. Oh, I don't even think I filled in the other ones yet, but at least I have like the link ready to go. And then you just keep this same link for the entire year. There's really no reason to change it. And I did make my little welcome back slideshow thing. I also put these slide templates on Teachers Pay Teachers, so they just have like little things that are already there in case you're like, ugh, what should we put in here? Sometimes it's hard to remember like what to say. So I'm including some pictures because I'm going to be wearing a mask. So, you know, put some pictures in your little back to school thing, like my fast facts and hobbies, our year at a glance, just kind of like what we're going to be doing, the beginning of class expectations, the daily slides, Google Classroom, grading, Chromebooks and headphones. I need to add, you can't play games. I'm going to add that. Email stuff, materials, classroom library, just like bathroom policies, safety stuff, especially with COVID, you know. And just like end of class, and you know, that should be it. I usually do that type of stuff on the second day, and on the first day we do a little bit more like community building stuff. I'm just nervous about everything. I don't know what community building stuff we can do this year. I'm sure we can do like get to know you stuff. It's just gonna be different. I'm just like overthinking everything, so I don't know. I'm also missing like 4 tables, I realized. So I just pushed a couple of tables kind of where I want them, just so I can like picture it. But yeah, I'm missing at least 4 tables, and then I have an additional 3 cabinets that I do not want. So I don't want to bother anybody with stuff like that right now, but also hopefully it gets taken care of. Oh, and then I printed just a sample of these. These are from Math with Miss Yee. These are just little like Chromebook shortcuts. So I think these are what I'm gonna put over there on that little bulletin board. I'm just gonna pick, you know, some of the most important ones. I don't know if I can print them from my laptop. I don't think I ever had printing capabilities from here, I'm pretty sure. And I just turned on my desktop for the first time in a year and a half, and I don't have a mouse. I don't know where that went. So I can't use this yet. I also have 2 other Chrome boxes right there, so maybe I can print from those. I don't know. We have a lot of technology right here. There we go. I got a little bit more done in my classroom, but it was a little tough because it was being used as a station, and then my printer kept disconnecting, so I couldn't print what I needed to print. That was annoying. So I just got a very luxurious pedicure. That was really nice. Normally I just do like polish change, like I just want it to go fast, but this time I got like the full treatment. So it was nice to have a little foot rub. And it is 4 o'clock, so I have to get Jensen soon, and now is about the time of day when I have to start like rationing my energy. Like I need to go to the grocery store. I could maybe cook something tonight. I don't know, something simple. I need to do some laundry. I have to be at work tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning, and I haven't been anywhere at 7:30 in the morning for a year and a half. I don't wake up early, naturally. So yeah, I need to do yoga. That is like something I just really need to do for my overall well-being. I need to make sure to do that. It's nice because they have like 20-minute classes. They even have like prenatal classes or whatever, so I'll do one of those. So I'm already getting tired. So I just have to pace myself because I only have a couple good hours left in my day. But it was nice to see all my coworkers and everything today. I just saw a few people, actually, not everyone was there, but I'll see everybody tomorrow. I need to do laundry because I only have like a few things that I can wear. I'm down to the bottom of the barrel, so I gotta go do that too. And I need more water. Okay, that's the first time in a year and a half that Jensen has gotten to school before 8 o'clock. It's like, yeah, 7:45. So that's like the normal time that I brought him for the first several years of his life as I headed over to work. So now I'm headed back to work. We've got a meeting that starts like in a few minutes. Haven't been there that early since March of 2020. So hope they've got a little bit of coffee. Okay, day 2 back in the classroom. We had like staff meetings this morning and then some time to just work in our rooms. But my printer is being very frustrating and it wasn't working, so I just went home and printed some stuff, and then now I'm back and I'm gonna put it up. So I just went home for a few things. I got a couple of copies of my book. I guess I could just get like a class set. I get a discount. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. these are my media literacy posters. So I'm gonna put these up on a bulletin board. We're probably gonna start the year with a media literacy unit. And then I printed these out for the beginning of the year for my history students. So we start with like Stone Age type stuff. I think these are from Student Savvy on Teachers Pay Teachers. And then my printer worked yesterday 7 times, but not the 8th. So I just had one more paper to put up here. These are the Math with Miss Yee Chromebook shortcuts. So yeah, just had to print that one more piece of paper. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do that bulletin board and that bulletin board. It's just so much stuff in front of it and I don't want to exert too much effort moving things. I think there's gonna be some kids around tomorrow, so I'm gonna take full advantage and like ask them for favors.